What's going on, people? I'm Anthony, and welcome to Banker Boat Fishing. It's been a minute, man. Um, I've been out in the water, well, not in the boat, but I've been on the banks. I went to a couple of places. The only place I had the most awesome results from was Cole Nine's Pond, and Cole Nine's Pond is right now, like right now, man. Bass crappie. It is crazy right now over there. And what's even more crazier is the fact that I'm catching all these fish on stinger shads and twisty tail, curly tail grubs. The color that I'm catching them the most on is that black and red with a chartreuse tail, whether it's a stinger shad or the curly tail, either one. Also had good results with the monkey milk and the orange crush. But that black and red with that chartreuse tail, crushing them, crushing them. Before we get into it, hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so when I put up content, you'll know. So I'm here for a brief one, real quick. Got some new baits. I had them for a few days. I just decided to do this unboxing now because I have more stuff coming in. So I want to do this one, and then when the other stuff come, I'll do another one. But I don't know if you guys are familiar with the service Lunkertex. What they do is like you sign up for them. I think it's go to www.lunkertex.com and you sign up with them. Um, you have to link to like a debit card or something like that because they send multiple um bait deals through text message via text message, and all you got to do is put a number in, send a text back with a number of how many packages you want of the bundles that they present. So first I'm gonna do that one. This is from Lunkertex. They was doing the deal on um Crow Fathers, and I couldn't pass it up. As you know, Crow Fathers, they um they make really 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 good trailers for spinner baits, chatter baits, jackhammers. Awesome. And they're also great by themselves too. They're like awesome by themselves too. They have really great action. Those claws like this, with the slightest action like this, consistently. They're not too big. They're not too small. This right here is called Crawfather by Missile. By Missile Bait. And this one right here, we all know you gotta have some green pumpkin. You gotta have some green pumpkin. Most anything you get, you gotta have that green pumpkin. Look at that. Look at that. Now tell me you don't know that those pinchers won't go crazy in the water. That is a good bait right there. But you know that green pumpkin is basic. You know, you basically gotta have the green pumpkin. And whatever soft plastics you throw in, green pumpkin is a must. This is another must right here. Watermelon red flake. What I like about this one though, I mean it's the same size and everything, but I got different colors. They sent 6 packs of you get 7 in each pack. So they sent 6 packs with 7 baits in each one, all different colors. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. And there was like $15. Yeah, like $15, $13. Can't go wrong. But look at that. Look how that red shows through that green right there, that watermelon. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those. Look at those claws. Those claws. Look at those claws. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome. Can't wait to hit the water. As soon as I finish doing this video, I'm packing up. Well, actually, it's already packed up. I just got to get in, start up, and go. I hope you guys been good, man. It's been a minute since I've been on. You know, I've been handling some other things. No, I had the knee injury. I've been working on that a lot, trying to get my knee right. That been doing little odd jobs here and there. You know, nothing big. I can't really do too many big jobs because of my knee. Still not 100%. Not at all. This one right here is called Love Bug. If you fishing somewhere where the sun is shining on the water, and you kind of fishing shallow in the shallows, and you got this like Texas rig, that sun is going to show all those colored flakes right there. That sun is going to be beaming on that, and those fish is going to target in on that. They're going to target in on that. Trust me. No, I would definitely Texas rig this too. I'm a Texas rig person. I'm a Texas rig person. I really am. I like a Texas rig. Mostly all my soft plastics. But my two favorite soft plastic to throw is the Guggen Squad Bandito Bug and the Pit Boss, the Havoc Pit Boss. Not too many people talk about the Pit Boss anymore because of all the new baits that's coming out. You know, the new companies and new baits and stuff that are coming out. But that Pit Boss is a classic. Trust me, it's a classic. With those four, just going like this in the water, when it's going down, it's going. Trust me, man. If you haven't fished with that Pit Boss, get the Havoc Pit Boss. I know there's a whole lot of other baits out there, you know, soft plastic that's really good. But in the past, I've had lots of strikes and caught lots of bass on that Pit Boss. The reason why I don't use the Pit Boss so much now is because I'm a Bandito Bug person now. I love that Bandito Bug. That baby bass color. Woo! And that blue. Fire. Woo! Okay, so this right here is called Desert Storm. You can see why. It's called Desert Storm. I like that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Desert Storm. I guess that means when you put this one on, either Texas rig or as a trailer, you going to war with the fish. That's what I think of. Oh man, this right here is called Sugar Bug. You know what color this kind of remind me of? If any of you have any clouts or any soft bait from 6th Sense, this color reminds me of the Nirvana. That Nirvana from 6th Sense. That Nirvana from 6th Sense gets it in. Gets it in. I was using one of those wacky rig last season. I was wacky rigging one of those last season down at Carnegie Lake. Sorry about that. Candy grass. That's nice. Black and purple. That is awesome. You can't front on it. You can't front on it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Wow. Woo-hoo. I think this would look really great on the back of a a finesse skirted jig. You know what I'm saying? Like a 3/8, like a 3/8 ounce finesse skirted jig. I think this will put some work in. Now, which color you would use would be up to you. Me myself, I don't really get super duper crazy about the colors. You know, when I'm putting my trailers on. If I don't have a color that matches my spinnerbait, chatterbait, whatever it is, spinnerbait, chatterbait, clickbait, doesn't matter, whichever one it is. I kind of much don't. I won't even use a trailer. I'll throw it regular. I say I don't get too much. I get into the colors, but it got to be matching. Like I there's a lot of people that, you know, they're good, like matching a different color with their skirts that's on, you know, the jigs or whatever the case may be, whatever bladed jig they're throwing. I just don't get into the whole, oh, this color will go great with this. I just like to be like, okay, that go together. Bam. Put that on there. I mean, it's just Fashion Nova for fishing. Come on, man. Let's put something on there and go. Anyway, no offense to anybody that like to do the whole cross coloring, you know, when it comes to that stuff, but kudos to you guys. Kudos to you guys. Me, I'm just regular. I like to just, okay, that go with that, boom, put that on and fish. You know what I mean? But I had to get another one of these because I wanted to have two of them. Just that Google Squad Banger. Just a flat banger. It's a flat banger. I know a lot of you guys got this one right here. I know a lot of you guys got it. This that square bill, 3 to 6 feet, 2.5 inches, ½ ounce. Cooking squat, flat banger. I also got this color because I got one of these already, but I had to get this color. That sexy shad, I had to get this color. I love this color. Like I said, I got one already in the tackle box, but I needed another one because this color gets fish. Trust and believe me. And this one is called Cosmo Shad. It's called Cosmo Shad. And then I had to, there was no doubt about it. Like, no doubt about it. I had to get another one of these. The Sriracha Craw. I had to. You know why? Because I lost it last week down at one of my spots. Threw it out. Reeling it. And it got hung on something. Got stuck on something in the water. I don't think upset is even a word. Because I've caught shad, bass. Let me tell you, no lie. I wish I had the video and I was recording the day. I've caught a carp, an 11-pound carp on this Sriracha Craw flat bill crankbait. This is that same color, Google Squad from the same company, same one. And I lost it. That's suckaroony. Then I had to go with some classics. I definitely had to go with some classics. Because I didn't have these. I got them in the bigger size, but I had to get them in the smaller size. I had to go with the Rapala DT4. Because I got DT6s. I got all the DT6s in these colors already. But I didn't have them in the DT4. And that DT4 only dies 4 feet. Pre-spawn hasn't started yet here because it's still the weather is still crazy, and the water is still kind of like at cool temps. Like right now, it's about 35 to 37 degrees outside right now. So later on in the week, it's gonna start warming up, 58s, 63s, and I hope it just stay that way. Um, Today is actually the first day of spring here in Jersey. Today is the first day of spring. Yep, today is the first day of spring. Let's see here. Yep, today is the first day of spring. But okay, so we all know this a perch. DT4, Rapala. DT means dives too. And they have like DT4, DT6, DT10, DT15, stuff like that. So whenever you see Rapala and it says DT, that means dives too. It dives to how many feet the number is. Basically, put it like that. And I got two of these. I got two of these Red Craws, DT4s. Like I said, I have them in DT6s already, but I had to get them in the DT4. I had to get them in the DT4 because I have a funny feeling that I might lose one. So I got two. Now, this right here, these are the last two baits that I have in this box, but I've never ever heard of these baits before. Never heard of them. And I've seen them on Carl's Bait and Tackle when I was getting this stuff. But it's very interesting. I seen it. I said I'm gonna try it out. And I hope they work. Because if they don't, ain't nothing I could do. I already got them. So I had to suck it up and deal with it. So I was on there and I seen these from a company called Jinko Fishing. The Big T deep diver. It's called the Crappie Crank. I guess these are crankbaits for crappie. But that looks pretty awesome. And it dives to 8 feet. It looks pretty awesome. This right here is called Live Shad. And if there's any crappie fishes out there, we all know, like that chartreuse green is a killer with the crappies. So this right here is like I said, it's from Jinko Fishing, called the Big T. This is all about the action. Yeah. Okay. So I got that one. And then I got this one right here. It's called Screaming Chicken. That's another color that those crappies will tear up. Right here. It's called Screaming Chicken. And I made a crazy mistake because when I got those, I know if I'm gonna be doing it crappie style, I'm gonna need something, the right line to throw them on. So I got some Mr. Crappie high vis yellow line, but being kind of fast, I hit the wrong button, wrong size, and you see that? It's 6 pounds. I mean, I guess that'd be good to throw these guys on. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Because these dive 8 feet. This is 6 pound test. It might not match up the way that I would like it to. Maybe if I had like 10 pound tests or so. Because pulling these through the water with these colors, you're liable to grab a bass. You know what I'm saying? You're liable to grab a bass. Or maybe even a a pike or something like that. You know what I mean? A pickerel or anything. So, and I gotta have line that's gonna haul them in. Um, I've actually caught like 3 pound bass on like a 4 pound test. But the thing is, it's the fight. You got to make sure your drag is perfectly fit. Because we all know, us as anglers and bass anglers, I'm not a bass angler, I'm just a fisherman, period. But I love catching bass and crappie. So we all know that crappie and bass are heavy fighters. They fight heavy. Um, and pulling out the 3 pound with 4 pound test is cool. Don't let the test fool you. I mean, you say 4 pound, and the fish can be 3 pounds, but that fish is in their element, and that fish is gonna go buck wild, crazy, trying to get unhooked. So when they start the darting downward and jumping out the water, trying to spit that hook, your line will pop. So I was great, awesome, crazy nice. Crazy words, right? Crazy nice. To make sure your drag is set correctly. Because no matter how hard that fish fight, and he's pulling and you pulling, you got that drag set tight. That fish is pulling that drag. It ain't doing nothing but wearing itself out. You know what I mean? You just got to keep them out of cover. Keep them out from, keep it from going under things. You know what I'm saying? Keep that rod tip up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say as high as you can get it because you don't want to be standing there like this. You know what I mean? Well, keep that rod tip up, man. And sometimes with bass, they're gonna jump. But the thing is about that with bass, you can kind of tell when they're about to jump. You can kind of tell. So when they're about to jump, that's when you put that rod down. You know what I mean? You put that rod tip down towards the water. You know what I mean? So they won't just when that rod tip come down and you got it like that, they just, put them back down. So, when people say the tug is the drug, trust and believe me, it's a fact. It is a fact. It's not fiction. It is all fact. Trust me, it is. Like I said, I caught those bass on stinger shads and curly tail grubs. Now, 2-inch. So let me tell you. So what I did was, because I use 1/16 jig heads, and I use the chartreuse green one when I'm fishing with the black and red with the chartreuse tail. I use a chartreuse head, you know what I mean? And my hooks come from Cam's Crappie Hole. You can go to www.camscrappie and get you some hooks. I have these hooks, they're called nasty bin hooks. Go on camscrappiehole.com and look for the hooks. They're called nasty bin hooks. That's where I was catching the bass off. Those hooks are like super sharp. They're super sharp. And that bend, as it comes down and it bends down and it goes around like out to a point. Man. And when I rig my stinger shad or my curly tail grub, I rig it to where that hook is about maybe 1/8 of an inch or an inch away from that grub. So when that fish go to grab it, it's getting that whole hook and everything. And I'll tell you, if I had 25 bites, probably got one crappie to get away. One. And that's probably because when he bit, I probably pulled it too hard. You know what I mean? And he didn't all the way have it stuck in his mouth and it came up and got off. So, that was on me. But as far as a fish grabbing that grub and not getting hooked, it's not happening. They grab that hook, they're done. Period. They're hooked. And you get a perfect hook set right in the top of that mouth all the time. And you know they call crappie paper mouths. Why? You know what I mean? So you got to get in the bone. You got to get right there. And those nasty bin hooks are so sharp. They get right in the bone, the meat of that mouth of that crappie or any fish, and it's not coming out. The only way that fish get away is if it pop your line. That's it. A bass, I don't even think a bass gonna spit that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to worry about them jumping because I was just jigging from where I be by the dam. So I'm just on the side, just jigging like this. And I get the bite, whoop, I grab my net, scoop them right up out of there. As soon as I pull them to the top, and they right there at the top trying to dart, my net reaches out to like 8 feet. So I just stretch the net, get over here. Scorpion. But yeah, so I've been having some really great time on the water, man. Go to my Instagram page at Bankable Fishing. Without the 908, same way it's written here, but without the 908. Bankable Fishing, and all the underscores in the same place. Just don't put the 908. Go to my Instagram page. Today I will be uploading some more videos of the 4 bass I caught yesterday. And you would tell they're 4 different fish because I weighed them all. And I did the video as I was holding them up on the scale and stuff like that. So, you know, you'll see. I got 1 3 pound. It was 3.3. And I got like 3 2.5s, 2.7s, and a 2.2. And then the last one that I caught at a different spot, I caught that one. It was 1.1 pound. You gotta love it. Can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? So I done did the review. I showed y'all the new stuff I got. I got more new stuff coming. Also today, I should have my 6 cents 6-pack too. It should be coming today. The UPS, because I get notifications from the UPS, FedEx, all that stuff. I like to keep my notifications on so I know, where they at and when they get into my house. Because if I'm somewhere fishing, if I'm local near home, I'm coming back and I'm gonna grab the package and then I'm going back to where I was. I'm just crazy like that. But yeah, I got the 6 cents 6-pack should be coming today. Also got a few things coming from Tackle Warehouse. Also got a couple of things coming from Discount Tackle. And I ordered a few things from eBay. Yeah, that's just more curly tail grubs that I ordered from eBay. That's it. Yeah, I ordered those from eBay. Oh, and I ordered some more curly tail grubs from Discount Tackle. That's what's coming from Discount Tackle. The colors that I ordered, oh my Jesus. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I can't wait till they come. I just read off a whole story that I was about to say. So listen, let me get back to that and then I'm out of here. So before I get to that though, make sure you subscribe to the page. Hit that notification bell. So whenever I put content up, you'll be the first to get it. So listen, what I was saying was when I said the tug is a drug is this. So I always use 1/16 ounce jigs heads, right? So what I did was I said, well, let me see this. I have 4 crappie rods. 4, I don't use it for nothing but crappie. So what if I hook something else? I just do. But anyway, listen. So I was on my crappie rod. I got the 4-pound test on there. And so what I did was I said, and it's ultralight. So I said, let me take a 1/8 ounce jig head, chartreuse green, with the stinger shad, black and red with the chartreuse tail, but it was a stinger shad. So what I did was I rigged up that 1/8 ounce. And instead of just jigging it right where I was, I took it and casted it. You know what I'm saying? I'm reeling that jig slow. You know what I mean? Because it's still cold. Water's still cold. The weather's still crazy. So I'm slow rolling it. Slow rolling up. I'm dragging them slow, 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 slow. So nothing. I say, okay, boom. Do it again. Lo and behold, boom. You talking about somebody that was like a kid in the candy store, exciting, because when you jiggle like this, you know what I mean, you get that bite, you like, that's great, awesome, lovely, wonderful, magnifique, whatever. But when you cast out there and you bringing that jig in or that craw in, any creature baits or stick baits or anything, even bladed jigs, whatever you're fishing with, and you reeling it in or you popping off the bottom and you get that hit, boom. Oh my goodness, it's so awesome. Like, really great. Really, really great. So that's the end of my story. But anyway, my crankbaits, square bills, and these guys, those all came from Carl's Bait and Tackle. You can get those from Carl's Bait and Tackle. And the Crawfathers, I got those from Lunker Hunt. Lunker Hunt Tex. So you can go to www.lunkertex.com and sign up. Because they do, when they send texts for bundle deals, they do send some great ones. Now, sometimes they do be sending some stuff that I'll be looking at and be like, yeah, nah, get out of here. And I'll skip those. But the majority of the time, they always send good texts with some good bundles. And I'm always getting at least one bundle. You know what I mean? Always one bundle. Some of them, they'll send you a text and you be like, oh, yes. And you go to put a number in, like 1, and send a text. They'll text back to you like, unfortunately, this package, this bundle deal has sold out. I'll be like, oh, no. But it happens. So when you get that text from Lunker Hunt Text, make sure you click on the draw, because if you don't, you will miss out. And the Mr. Crappie line, high vis, 6-pound, I got that off Amazon. So the Big T Jinkos, Carl's Bait and Tackle, DT4s, Carl's Bait and Tackle, and we already know Guggen Squad, Carl's Bait and Tackle. Now, if you want to buy them directly from Guggen Squad, then you can go to GuggenSquad.com on their website, and you can get it from their website too. But why would I do that when I'm a Shop Carl's member? So, you know, I get good discounts on the baits. And you should sign up to get some really good deals too. Just in case I didn't tell you guys, I got my trolling motor. Right now I'm looking for a good battery at a decent price that can push the Minn Kota Endura C2 trolling motor. It's got a 30-inch shaft on it, so 30-pound 30-pound thrust, 30-pound shaft. 30-inch shaft, and it's just the Minn Kota Endura C2. So, if anybody know a good, decent price battery that can give me at least a couple hours time on the water, then I'll leave a comment below and let me know. I was looking at some lithium-ion batteries, but that's all I was doing, was just looking. Once I kind of seen the price gave me the whole notification, and everything else to say, not. I mean, don't get me wrong, it would be great to have a lithium-ion battery because of the life, especially if you're getting a 100 amp hour lithium-ion battery. You the man. And that, I was looking at one of those. lithium ions that got 100 amp hours. That mother was like $1,000. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just not doing that. Why would I pay more for a battery than I did for my boat? Like, that's going backwards. You know what I mean? Now if my boat costs at least $1,000 or more, then I would say, maybe. But my boat, nah, I mean, I brought my boat from someone, you know what I mean? And it was nowhere near grand, so I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see that being feasible, you know? But I'm glad you guys been rocking with me. I know it's been a minute, man. I appreciate you all, that subscribe. I even appreciate the guys and girls and ladies and gents, whatever you like to call yourself. Those who just come and look at my content and don't subscribe. I appreciate that too. I really do. I'm a very down to earth, humble dude, and I love fishing. And it's Saturday. It's still a little windy outside, but I'm going fishing. So once again, I must say, hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so when I do content, you'll be the first to get it. So everything is done. I'll be putting another video soon. Be on the lookout for that. Also visit my Instagram page at Bankerboat Fishing, the same way it's written here, without the 908. Don't put the 908. Just put Bankerboat Fishing. Leave the underscores in the same place where they are, and you'll find me. So until next time, peace.